morning, people. I just landed in your town.
I keep feeling like I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know why I feel that way.
I don't know.
But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Welcome back if you've been here before. If you're stumbling across this show from a weird internet rabbit hole, this is
Hashtag just saying.
And while we're prostituting ourselves, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell like it owes you money. It will let you know when we upload new content.
That's right.
Watch the first 40 on the YouTubes. Listen where streaming things stream. We do a pre-show banter. You can watch it on TikTok at hashtag just saying.
Yes.
Prostitution done.
That's a lot of whoring.
It sure was. It sure was.
Tara, how was your week?
Oh, my God. My week was quiet,
Really?
actually. Yes.
Quiet.
Yes.
All quiet on the Western Front?
It was fairly quiet, which
right.
is what I can hope for.
All right. That's good.
Did you, I realize we're like 5 days late at this point, but did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did watch the whole Super Bowl.
The whole thing?
Pre-show, kickoff show, ending show, and show.
Overtime.
Yes, it was.
It's only the second.
They would have won if they deferred. They didn't understand the rules of overtime. Like, everyone gets a chance to,
Yeah.
take possession of the ball. If they deferred, they would have got the ball second, and they might have won. Might have won. Might have won, but... So, congratulations, Kansas City Chiefs. They know how to celebrate.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Well, good for those, because they had a championship parade.
Yes, they did.
And there was a shooting incident at the parade. Because we can't have nice things.
That's right.
People gotta...
What are you mad at? They won.
Yeah, I know. Open fire.
I'm angry.
I am so happy. And props to those guys who tackled that fella.
Yeah. They didn't score till the third quarter. I'm like, I thought Famous Simpson was going to win. I'm like, oh, this is a shooting.
I meant tackled.
We're getting killed.
They tackled the gunman.
I know.
Okay.
We're just going back to it.
Okay.
What'd you think of the commercials?
The commercials were not up to par.
How much do they pay for them things?
Super Bowl commercials cost upwards of like $1 million.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What one was your favorite? Or at least one that you didn't you could actually tolerate.
I didn't mind the Christopher Walken one.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
BMW.
And I got a little nervous.
Did you?
At the Volkswagen commercial.
Did you?
I did. Because they were like feeling nostalgic, I guess. So they were showing old footage of Volkswagens, and I'm like, how far back are we going, guys? Because you might not want to acknowledge that part.
Nope. Skip that generation.
Skip the 40s. The whole 40s. Just skip it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around there. I was a little also irritated, if I may say.
Me too.
Probably
the same thing.
We may say.
The movie trailers?
Yes!
They're like, you want to see the whole thing, go online. I'm like, no. You're supposed to show it at the...
Like, what is the point?
You paid all this money to have your trailer shown at the Super Bowl, show the whole trailer. They didn't.
They did not.
Had to go online and watch the Deadpool trailer. That's the only one I want to see.
Yeah.
The other ones, I'm like, I don't care about the Wizard of Oz. There's the one of the Wizard of Oz one. Wicked.
Like,
The witch from
They
Wizard of Oz.
showed that whole thing.
Yeah. There's I don't know, there's a bunch of other ones. I was like, no. Stupid. So yeah.
Sean.
No Ghostbusters, I know.
Sean enjoyed. I'm going back because he texted me a little bit during the thing, and
hi, Sean.
He's not here, so I'll give you his 2 cents for him. I think he enjoyed. There was a commercial with Kid and Play.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's like, "Why didn't he bring back the hair?" I'm like,
I don't think he can grow it.
That's what I said.
He's old. He can't grow it.
I don't think he can grow back. And he's like, they could have put a fake. It's like, I don't know.
There's a lot of like cameos each commercial had like a different cameo. Like the Dunkin' Donuts one had, Tom Brady, Matt Damon, Jennifer Lopez, Fat Joe. I don't know who else. A bunch of other people. I was like, damn. I
gotta be honest. On a lot of them, I didn't know who people were.
Really?
Yeah. Even I know people are tired of hearing about it, but they did show Mr. Kelsey's girlfriend a few times.
Yeah. She was hanging out with Ryan Reynolds' wife.
I didn't know who she was with.
Yeah.
They kept
that
showing
was Blake Lively and the artist Ice Spice. She's a
they kept showing.
She's a musician.
You want to call her that?
Not a magician, a musician.
She's a fine magician.
There's a thing about that. There was a lady. She was doing an interview with a woman who does music, and she's like, "You're a musician." She's like, "I don't do magic." And she's like, "No, I said musician. I do music." And it's like, like, yeah, that's what a musician does. It's not a magician.
Who is this?
I don't. You can find it on YouTube. Like, there's an interviewing a musician, and she thought she said magician, and like they're going back and forth. She's like, "I do music. I do TV.
How dare you?
I don't do magic." It's like, okay.
How dare you?
So, anyways,
they kept showing her. Well, they didn't keep showing her. They showed her a few times.
Right.
And they showed her with these people, and I'm like, who are those people? Are they her friends? Like, who are those people?
I think right after the game ended, she had to like fly out to like another show, and so she didn't get to celebrate.
No,
she didn't get her ring.
She went to the Chiefs because the Chiefs had a big. It was obviously a private party.
Yeah.
She was at that with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't think she was at the parade.
She was. I don't think she was.
Yeah, she had a concert.
I just saw this today. Now I am not.
You are not.
I'm not. Well, I hesitate because I know she has like very we'll say a passionate fan base.
Yes. They're called Swifties.
Yeah. I'm not.
They will swiftly attack you.
But that's fine if you are. But she heard about the shooting, obviously.
Right.
And she's donating a bunch of money to because there was one victim.
Really?
Yeah, there was one fatality, and she's donating money to that person.
Oh, nice.
Person's family to help pay.
That was nice of her.
The thing, and I'm like, well, here's the thing. It's like I don't like if you don't like somebody's music, like it sucks to find out that they're like a good person, because you just want to hate them as a whole.
It's like John Bon Jovi.
I hate John Bon Jovi's music, but he does a lot of shit for homeless people. He has like a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Like I can't hate that because he's actually out there helping people. But I don't want to hear him play. If you gave me free,
he's still halfway there.
He's trying.
He's trying.
If you gave me free tickets to the show, I'd probably give them back to you.
Sell them.
But
you could scalp them.
But he's a good person.
How much money did she donate?
I think it's like $10,000 or something. Something like that.
Damn.
But I mean,
that's a good
she didn't have to donate anything. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't her fault. She had nothing to do with it. She just feels bad. Right. It's like, damn. Stop being a good person.
Find out the reason why it happened, or just?
I think it was somebody who just had an issue with somebody else, and they just
turf war. You're on my side of town. Get out of here.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. But we talked briefly about the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. Apparently, that broke records.
Oh, nice.
To become the most viewed trailer online of all time.
Nice. I liked it.
I did too. I don't want to say I'm excited to see the film. I will go see it, I think.
Right.
Because those films are pretty fun.
Now there's a Bob Marley movie came out.
Oh.
Are you interested in seeing that?
I've heard I've heard it's not very good. And that makes me sad. Because I had hopes that it would be good.
Right.
And apparently it's not going to be good.
Nope.
But I might watch it, like, if it hits, like, Prime or something.
Right.
Providing I can watch it without commercials.
Right. Well, there's a Marvel one that came out this week, too. That Madam Web.
Oh,
The
I've heard...
Spider-Man spin-off.
I've heard lots of bad shit about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
And that's the girl from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Don Johnson's daughter, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Like, she was on, like, a thing, and like, oh, yeah, I'm hang out with my dad. I'm like, your dad's Don Johnson? I'm like, I didn't even know that. Holy shit. Small world.
Well, they are, she was online, or maybe it was an interview or something, and she was basically like, the script went through a lot of changes, it's not my fault. Like, when you have somebody coming out and doing that, it's like, oh, that doesn't give me a lot of confidence in your film.
Yeah.
And through a whole lot of changes. Sorry.
They've had a lot of flops lately, Marvel.
Marvel has?
Yeah. The Marvels flopped. The one with Captain Marvel in it. Ow, sorry.
That's fine.
What else flopped?
Well, the She-Hulk thing, I guess, didn't do well.
Yeah. We'll see how this one does. It came out Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day. Did you and Jay do anything for Valentine's Day?
I worked.
Oh,
And he worked.
me too.
And then we had tacos.
Ooh. Homemade tacos or like you went out tacos? Order out tacos.
I love that. We ordered out for tacos. Yes.
Casa
Cancun.
Cancun.
I had to because I used to get like the little combo meal,
Did you?
and you get tacos and then a thing of refried beans and a thing of rice, and I simply cannot eat all that food now. So I said, can we do that where I just get tacos?
Just tacos.
Just like, and I can only handle 2, so I'm like, just 2? I said, I know that sounds like weird to call up and be like, I just want 2. But
Yeah.
you can't do more than you can do, you know?
I guess not.
So, the halftime show.
Yes, with Usher
Did you...
and Usher and Friends.
Usher and Friends. Did you enjoy the halftime show?
It was pretty good.
Did you?
It wasn't horrible. I mean,
Wasn't it, though?
I don't know.
Well...
He had help. I thought he was going to bring out Bieber, but I guess not.
You were like the
Justin
third person
Bieber.
to say that.
Well, didn't they have a song together?
Do they? I
don't know.
I don't know.
Or didn't Usher discover Bieber? Or something? I don't know.
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can blame him for that.
It's your fault, Usher.
Damn it, Usher. It's
Usher
your fault.
Raymond.
What was funny is I was watching the game with my my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And throughout the thing, like sometimes the commercials would come on and my mom would be like, "Who is that?" She's like, I don't know. But my dad measures, I think he measures fame by if they've been on Good Morning America. Because he'll see somebody and go, "Oh, I know that person. They were on Good Morning America."
GMA.
So Usher was on,
Right.
and then I think the first person he brought out was that Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, that's Alicia Keys," and my mom goes, "I know who that is.
Oh.
I know her."
The girl playing the guitar was Her.
Oh.
H-E-R, Her.
Oh.
That's her stage
Oh.
name is Her.
Okay.
And he had Jermaine Dupri. He had
Yep.
Luda.
And Will.i.am.
Will.i.am. Who else was there?
I think that's about
That was
it. But she goes, "Oh, I know who that is." And I said, "Oh, was she on Good Morning America?" No. So then I didn't recognize Will.i.am at first. So I was like, I don't know who that is. And I knew Jermaine Dupri because he has a very specific voice.
Yeah. JD. Is he still with Janet?
No, they are no longer a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Ludacris
Luda.
came out. I said, oh yeah, it wasn't Little John. They had Little John.
Yeah, sorry.
So
Little John.
because that was the one. My mom. He comes like it seemed like he came like out of the crowd. So here comes Little John, and he's doing the only thing that Little John does, which is like, yeah.
What?
And what? So my mother goes, "Who is that?" And I said, "That is Little John." Mm. And she goes, "What does he do?" And I said, "Do you see what he's doing right now?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "That's all he does."
Yeah! What he does.
That's all he does. And he gets paid well for that. Just, yeah, and what? And okay.
He's getting crunk.
So, yeah.
He was getting crunk.
But what was up with, like, in the middle of the show?
Yeah.
His little halftime thing to do like a roller derby thing.
I guess he likes to roller skate.
Like all of a sudden they were like roller skating. It's like a roller derby. Like shoom, shoom, shoom.
I remember the last time I rollerbladed, roller skated.
Do you know how to rollerblade?
I do.
Do you?
Back then. Not no more.
The Joe of the past.
I had rollerblades.
Rollerblade. I've never rollerbladed.
That's roller skated?
No. Yes.
Ice skated?
I wasn't very good at it, which is why I decided not to even try rollerblading. I was like, I can't ice skate. Aside from the fact, and now I'm too old to do it, because now I'll fall and I'll break everything.
No.
Yeah, everything will break if I hit the ground now.
That's right.
As opposed to before when you as a kid, you're malleable, like you bounce. You'll just, you'll hit the ground and then bounce right back up.
That's right.
As an adult, I hit the ground and I stay there.
Until they bring you back up.
Until somebody gets me back up. Until somebody gets me back up.
There's only one place around there you can roller skate. It's called Well, it was Skate Town. Now it's Carousel. In Whitman. Well, Bridgewater.
All right.
Brockton, Whitman.
I feel like... And on one hand, I feel like there has to be other places than that. But on another hand, I'm thinking to myself, who roller skates nowadays?
It's good exercise.
Actually, I don't tell Jay. I dated somebody who used to roller skate.
Did you?
Yeah,
backwards?
Up in Peabody.
Peabody.
So apparently, roller skating's
Mr.
big
Peabody?
in Peabody. Yeah, Mr. Peabody.
The things we did.
Yeah.
You ever skateboard?
Oh God, no.
BMX bike?
I had a bike.
Yeah, it was a BMX.
No, just maybe a Huffy. I don't know.
Scooter.
Yeah, just a little bike. No, I couldn't. I don't understand how people get the skateboard to do all the fun things that they do.
I tried it when I was a kid. I was like, I couldn't do an ollie or a kick flip or other. I was like,
I have a.
I could go down, but like, but I couldn't do tricks.
I have a couple of nephews who would do that, and they've both broken their arms.
Oh.
So it's like, well, no, thank you. That seems dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yeah, too dangerous for my blood.
And what'd you do in the winter? Like sledding?
I've been sledding, yeah.
Skiing?
No, God, no.
Snowboarding?
God, no.
What's it? Tubing? Which is basically sledding, but with a tube.
Oh, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that. Because that seems very easy.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you...
It's good, like a cushion.
Yeah, and I mean, if you go bouncing into something, you got that big inner tube. You'll just bounce right off, keep going. Because we used to, where I lived, there, like, kind of down the street or, like, around the corner, you could walk. You could shortcut through the woods. Always a shortcut path through the woods. And there was a cemetery there. Ooh. And it had a lot of hills and stuff. So you could go, like, sledding there was amazing.
Nice.
But you had to choose your path correctly.
Tree.
Yeah.
Gravestone.
Tombstone, tree. If I thread the needle, I can get right between the two.
right into the lake.
Right down that hill into the street.
Like the stuff we did back then, like people were like, "What? Like bowling? Ever go bowling?
No, I don't.
You never been bowling?
I've never been bowling. I don't rent shoes.
You bring your own.
Can you?
Well, you can buy bowling shoes and bring your own.
I'm not. It's an activity. I'm not investing in a social activity.
All right. You ever play darts?
Yes.
Okay. Shoot pool?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
You've
not
never
very,
been bowling. Wow.
I'm not very good at any of those activities.
There's
but
two
I
types
have
of bowling.
Done
There's
them.
the candle pin, the small ones, and then there's the regular bowling.
I wonder how I'd fare with the bigger, with the heftier thing. I don't know. I feel like if I would go to throw it, I'd pop my arm out of the socket or something. Because it'd be like it's like 20.
Strike. All right. Pop
It's
back
like
in.
20 pounds or something. Oh, I've done Wii bowling. Does that count?
Yeah.
And you don't have to rent the shoes.
There you go.
Shoes are optional in Wii bowling. Just shoo.
Like when you mess up and then they turn like woo. You drop it too soon and it goes behind you and the crowd's like ah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Because all the people are like, no. No.
All right. So you watched the Masters of the Universe on
I did.
Netflix?
On net. Well,
Well,
on
TV.
I watched it on TV
Yeah.
because Netflix upsets me now.
Don't
Because
you
of
get it
the-
for free though?
I do get it for free, but I didn't. I was too impatient regarding the commercials.
Okay.
So I said, I'm just going to watch it online.
There you go.
And
What'd you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm upset that there's only like 6 episodes.
I know. It's a tease.
It was.
Now you wait another 2 years for Kevin Smith to make another one. Come on,
And-
Kevin, be quicker.
Yeah, for real. But I was confused a little bit. The mistake that I made is I should have watched the last episode of the previous thing.
Mhm.
Because they didn't really do any kind of like recap or anything.
Right.
So I'm sitting there going, why does Skeletor look like that? Like I couldn't remember because he looked all mechanical and stuff. And he had like merged himself with this computer, and I'm like, this is wacky. But
I think this is season 3.
yes.
Yeah.
I hope there's another one
We'll see.
because I
very
liked it. I
popular.
thought it was good.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill as Skeletor is awesome.
Yes, he is.
He-Man.
But we do not like Captain Kirk.
Oh. Yeah, William Shatner
Yeah.
does a voice in it.
Yeah.
No spoilers. And, well, it is kind of a spoiler. Sorry.
Well.
And,
Shatner.
I'm not fond of him.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's not in it a whole hell of a lot.
Right. It's just his voice. You don't have to see his face.
I know. Well, yeah, that was the thing, too. It's like, well, at least I don't have to look at him. And he's like 90.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Well then.
I know. Speaking of...
90?
No, not speaking of 90.
Okay.
Let me get my... Here we go.
What do you got?
So, because we're talking He-Man / Masters of the Universe,
Yes.
did you know they're doing a new movie
Really?
for that? Yeah.
Animated or live action?
Live action.
Ooh.
Long in development, Masters of the Universe reimagining from Mattel looks to be gaining momentum as sources tell Deadline that Travis Knight is in final negotiations to direct.
Okay.
Insiders say his deal has not closed and that other elements of the project are still coming together, but all signs are pointing to him being the top choice. The film is based on the popular 1980s cartoon series, and this iteration revolves around a 9-year-old Prince Adam
Ooh.
crashing to Earth in a spaceship and being separated from his magical sword.
Sounds like Superman.
The only...
Crash lands.
After tracking it down almost 2 decades later, so now he's in his 20s,
All right.
Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor.
Eternia.
But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam first will need to uncover the mysteries of his past to become He-Man. Hooray.
All right.
While there's only been one live-action Masters of the Universe movie, the 1987 pick starring Dolph Lundgren as He-Man,
Yes.
Hollywood has had an obsession with getting another one off the ground. Given how the
40 years later.
Given how the IP remains popular with both older and younger generations.
Do you have the toys?
I did. Yeah. I have them. I had to rebuy them, but I have a lot of them.
Well, the ones that like action ones. There's a button on the back. You like swing.
Yeah, they had like a battle one. You could
many faces. You can just spin his head.
Yeah.
Orko was like a zip tie. Zzz,
oh yeah. I don't have that. I had that Orko. I don't have that Orko now. There's a newer one where he's like, he comes with a little stand, and it looks like he's like
floating,
coming. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like, oh, that's all right. Yeah.
Now, have they announced a cast for this movie?
Not yet. No.
Oh. Who do you think should play He-Man? In your opinion?
My opinion, I don't know.
Anybody but Dolph Lundgren.
Anybody but he. Yeah, I mean, that movie was real shit.
It was. Well, it was low budget.
It was so low budget, and the effects. I mean,
it had hints of like Willow because those little trolls.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
Oh, and then they brought the little troll guy back for the show on Netflix, the He-Man on Netflix. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's the little guy from the movie. They found something to do with him.
Remember me?
Vaguely.
Who was Skeletor in that one?
That was Frank Loja?
Yeah.
Wasn't that who it was?
Robert Loja?
No, it was Frank something.
Oh.
Shoot.
We don't know.
It was Frank something.
Man-at-Arms.
Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. It was a bad movie, though.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Really?
I know of it. I've seen like bits and pieces. I'm like, oh, that looks like shit.
Ah.
Compared to now, yeah.
It is Frank Langella.
Oh, Langella.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Also in this film was
that Donnie Most?
No, that's Bill Barty. He's a short person.
Ooh.
Courtney Cox was in it, and that is, I think, the last famous person in it.
Courtney Cox from Friends?
Yes, that Courtney Cox, yes.
Wow.
Has to be like one of her first roles.
Yeah, well, that and the Bruce Springsteen.
Dancing in the Dark doesn't count.
Hey, baby.
Who, me?
She's like,
even though we planned this, I'm surprised.
no.
Exactly.
Remember we were talking about the Golden Bachelor? The old guy who like looking for love and
old people looking for love.
they're doing a Golden Bachelorette now.
Mm-hmm.
Give the ladies a chance. So, older woman looking for love on national TV. At the end, at the end, she gets married.
I appreciate the equal opportunity.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, really? I got to stop wearing gloves down here. I have like 3 fingers that have gone numb.
No.
Yes. I should just keep a pair down here.
Whatever happened to Robert Palmer?
He's dead.
He died?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was
like 10 years ago.
Oh, never mind. my apologies. I was like, man.
I like how Joe's over here.
So I hear his music all the time. I'm like, oh, he was good. Yeah, good music. Whatever happened to him?
I like how Joe's over here going, he hasn't done a thing since Simply Irresistible. No, he hasn't, because he's dead.
My bad. Sorry. Rest in peace. I don't know if they made up that show yet for Rick Springfield and Richard Marx. Has been made up yet. I'm not sure.
I don't know. We're all waiting on.
If you had tickets, they're still good.
We're all waiting on bated breath, I guess.
That's right.
So I did not get to the gym this week.
Nope.
And I wanted to because I usually get a story out of it.
No gym stories.
So I don't have any. And then I realized I can't go next week either because the children are on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And I learned the hard way not to go there when there's no school.
Right.
So I said, well, I guess I'm not going next week either.
What'd you think of the storm on Tuesday?
It was bullshit.
Every school was closed. Like, oh my God, we're going to get snowed in. Like, no, we're not.
Now, I normally...
Oh, what's that?
What?
Notification. Yeah, it'll go away.
I hope so. Now, I normally work from home, so I was working from home anyway.
Right.
But my niece, Nikki, she does not work from home.
Nope.
So she came into... I saw her Monday night, and she goes, I'm working from home tomorrow. And I said, how's that going to work? She said, I don't know. But I'm gonna have to work from home. So I said, okay. So fun. Tuesday,
yep.
I get up and I get ready and I log in.
Yep.
And then at some point in the afternoon, I had to let Daisy out. So she heard me, and she comes out of her room and she goes, "This sucks." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "I just didn't even want to get out of bed." She's like, "I need to go into the office because I didn't want to get out of bed."
Right.
And in the middle of working, I'm like, "Oh, I should tidy this area." She's like, "I started cleaning," and I'm like, "Wait, I'm supposed to be working." I said, "I usually clean on my lunch."
Yeah,
I'm not.
I had one car all day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they left you open. They would just send you home.
Wasn't that bad of a storm, but.
Well, then I thought.
But everything everything was closed. Like. I'm like, why?
Well, we had
just rain.
We had rain first,
right?
And then it snowed. So you had the snow, and then an
Slush.
underneath of wet snow.
Yeah. So
I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, that's going to be a bitch if the temperature drops a lot later. Mm-hmm. You're never going to be able to get that out of there.
It's going to freeze. Yeah.
So on my lunch break, I have this like little electric snowblower thing. Mm-hmm. So it was in the back, by the back door. So I was bringing it through, out to get it out the front door, and apparently I was making a ruckus because Nikki came out. And she goes, "What are you doing?"
What's going on?
Yeah, and I said, "Well, I'm bringing the snowblower. I'm on my lunch break, and I'm bringing the snowblower outside, and I'm going to try to clear off." "Why?" "Well, because it might get cold later, and then we'll never be able to get... I'm going to shovel when I get done with work." I said, "Well, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to
do this.
I'm going to do a preliminary clearing, and then you can do... Just look at that, my poor finger. And then you can do whatever you want to do." So when she got off work...
Post-preliminary.
Yeah, so I did a little bit, but like it was wicked slippery because I'm walking with it with the little snowblower thing, and it's electric, so I can only go as far as the cord.
Right.
But I'm like pushing it and stuff, and I'm slipping down the driveway trying to push it, and I'm like, this
sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, I shouldn't be out here. So I just cleared a little bit by the cars, and then I'm like, I'm quitting for the day. That's it. And then her and Jay went out later, and they shoveled.
It's not big of a driveway, so.
Believe me, when you're shoveling, it's a huge driveway.
You gotta make a path for the mailman and shit.
We're supposed to. I don't know if we did. I wasn't in charge. We're supposed to because they don't.
The path for the dog.
They pull the vehicle up to where the mailbox is. Like they don't ever get out of the car.
Okay, never mind.
So we're supposed to clear in front of a U in front of the mailbox so they can pull the vehicle in and out.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, that's really labor intensive. Like, why can't the town do that? Yeah. Like, why do I have to do it? Especially where it's next to the street. So you're getting all the shit from the plows.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. When you're almost done clearing your driveway and then the plows come through and they shovel.
Fill it right back in.
They throw shit right back in your driveway.
Or your roof clears off and comes...
I I secretly, I don't clear off my roof because
Your house?
No, of my car.
Oh yeah.
Because I secretly like when you're driving and then you hit the brake and all the stuff just comes forward. It's like shh.
That's how you break your wipers.
But it's fun. No, well, I mean, you'd only break them if you like turn them on, right?
Right.
I mean, if it keeps going, if it goes right to the
Off
ground,
the edge.
yeah. And you know what? If it's flying backward, that keeps people from tailgating me too much, because they're like, "Oh shit, might be an avalanche. I'm gonna have to stay back here." And then we had like I don't know if you had it, but I had a little bit of a dusting last night.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I look out my front door and it's just snowing again. I went, God damn it.
Good winter.
I've had it.
The groundhog lied.
February started off so nice. It was like 40 degrees.
6 more weeks of winter.
Then they did me dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. So.
What makes a road a street or an avenue? Like, like the name of your street is like something street or something road or something boulevard or
It's whoever names
avenue. But like what consists like this is a street. That's an avenue.
it. It's whoever names it.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious,
Yeah. Because it could be like, oh, I'm going to name this, Beauregard Terrace.
Route 5.
Yeah. Main Street.
Like I work on Belmont Street, but I live on Avenue. I'm like, what's the difference?
It's just how they
Just
name
curious.
it. It was in I think it was East Bridgewater.
Yeah.
They had built this what do you call that? Like a little housing development,
Okay.
like a little complex. It was just a cul-de-sac.
All right.
And the
Little
guy,
townhouses.
yeah, and the guy had actually named the street after his daughter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm like, well, fancy you.
This is Melanie Lane.
Yeah.
I like cul-de-sacs.
Yeah.
'Cause
All
when
right.
I used to work, when I delivered, I go down the street, turn around, a lot easier. Like a dead end, you're like, you got to pull in someone's driveway, and
Oh, then they're peeking out the window at you.
what are you doing?
Get off my lawn.
I got to turn around. Big ass truck.
We used to, because I worked for FedEx for a minute.
Did you?
Really only a minute.
One day.
And yeah, I think I lasted 2 days and I was like, no, thank you. And they used to tell you, because I had to go through a whole driver training thing.
Can't use the customer's driveway.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. And there's a thing where
But
it's
you
like, yeah, sometimes you have to. There's a thing where they say, like, plan for your departure upon your arrival. Like, how you're going to leave as you
okay.
get there.
Yeah.
And even in my car, I still do that. I'll sit there and go, well, if I pull over to that space, it'd be easier for me to leave. I'm going to go over there.
Cul-de-sacs.
Cul-de-sacs only.
Turn around. Easy.
Have you ever served on jury duty?
I have.
Have you?
I have. Back a long time ago. It
Oh.
was like back in like the 90s.
Oh, boy. They might...
And the person, like, I got called. And like, it was like a drunk driving thing. But like, the person, like, was in the car drunk, but the car wasn't on. So there wasn't drunk driving.
okay.
It was just drunk in public.
They were drunk sitting.
Yeah. Like, the keys weren't even in ignition. Like,
Yeah.
and the cop said, "Oh, she's drunk driving." Like the cops didn't see her drive there; they just saw the aftermath. Like, so she wasn't drunk driving; she was drunk in public.
Oh,
I tried to get her
okay.
for drunk driving.
Oh.
Like,
Well, I
no.
hope it got thrown out.
Yeah, no, it got like changed. It wasn't drunk driving; it was drunk in public.
Oh.
You know. So
Objection.
I saved someone from going to jail.
Hey.
It's down
I
in
s-
Wareham.
Oh, geez. The Wareham court.
Yeah.
I've been called a couple times. The last time I had to go to Plymouth County Courthouse, I was inches from getting called for that jury.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the case?
They didn't tell us
Oh, they don't
yet.
tell you.
I mean, I'm sure if I'd stuck around, I would have found out. But
I've gone and then like got sent home a bunch of times, but was it like every 5 years or something? I don't know. You get get called.
They can only call you so often. I thought it was
Imagine being like
at
on the
least
jury of like a
3
big
years.
case, and you have to like
Oh.
they have to pay you, like,
Well, that
pay
was
for your
the,
hotel, everything.
that was the thing I was leading up to with the question, right?
The OJ
Because
case, like, oh shit.
I had seen this video online,
Okay.
and it was of somebody stuck in traffic on Route 24.
All right,
Now, in the passing lane, which is the far left,
correct.
for anybody who doesn't know, down comes this state trooper vehicle,
All right,
police,
lights.
all lights, all going,
All right,
and behind him a bus.
like a school bus.
No, like a charter bus,
Oh, okay, Greyhound.
followed by another police escort.
Oh,
So this guy's posted this video, and they would like, it was deadlock traffic. Like they had to let these people through.
damn.
So the person
Celebrities.
was like, I take Route 24 and I've seen this bus every day. What is happening? Like, who is on this bus? Now, it turns out that it was a sequestered jury,
Oh,
and they were on Route 24. They were headed to the Dedham courthouse.
what's the case?
I don't know. But I was like, I didn't know if...
Murder trial.
I didn't know, like, you could get a bus ride.
Oh.
I guess they...
A jury is like what? 10, 15 people?
Yeah, 12, isn't it?
Yeah, you couldn't fit all in one car. You got to take something.
I mean, I guess. I've never been on a sequestered jury before, so I guess that's my ignorance.
One day.
Because I was like, man, that sucks. I always had to drive. I never got to take a bus. God damn. Oh.
All right.
Up.
Hi.
Up. Did we have a winner last week?
We did have a winner. Congratulations,
no way.
Jimbo.
Oh.
He was able to guess Money Talks with Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen.
I'm glad somebody got that one. Because I was
Good
like,
movie.
well, I haven't seen it.
So let's see. Let me get my.
Oh, we got all
Whoa.
kinds of glitches
Whoa.
happening. Look at that.
Whoa.
That was fun.
All right. So this week's quote is worth 1 gift card, Dunkin' Donuts. You comment the name of the movie on the YouTube video. If you're first and correct, you win. Pretty easy. All right.
Pretty much.
Hey, is that a members only jacket? Yeah. What are you, the last member?
Oh,
Comment below.
members only.
Good movie.
That sounds familiar, so I feel like I've probably seen it.
Probably not.
So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you
You.
next time. Before I send it down the table,
And maybe Sean.
maybe Sean. Maybe. I thought this week, and I feel bad for y'all because I had said I think he's gonna be here. Last week I had said I think, and then he couldn't come. But maybe next week. So here's your fun fact of the week. In Czech Republic, you spank unmarried women on Easter as a tradition. Young men go from house to house. As a thank you, they get a shot of vodka from the girl's father.
How young of a man are they?
I don't know.
Damn. A spank and a shot.
Spanking a shot.
Have a great weekend. Long weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping the whole time.
Enjoy your holiday.